Now you're playing with power. Superpower. Today we'll be taking a look at arguably Nintendo's best console ever. Hello and welcome to MT Entertainment, and in today's video, we'll be counting down the top 10 best SNES games. Let's begin. Number 10, Earthbound. The game's story follows young boy Ness and his new allies as they attempt to stop the evil alien Gygax from taking over the world. The writing in the game is fantastic, and it has an interesting sense of humor. Its characters, both playable and unplayable, made the world come alive, and made us want to explore everything the world had to offer. It was an influential RPG, and it inspired many others, including the insanely popular Undertale. Number 9, Super Mario Kart. The classic two-player racing game that kicked off one of Nintendo's best franchises. You could race against others or take them on in the battle arenas. While its controls haven't aged the best, it should still be remembered as one of the best party games at the time, and easily the best racing game on the console. Number 8, Super Mario RPG: The Legend of the Seven Stars. Made by the RPG experts at Square, this game's graphics pushed the console to the very limits. It made Bowser your ally, gave us exciting gameplay, amazing level design, and gave us Gato and Mello, some of the best written characters in the Mario franchise. Number 7, Super Street Fighter 2: The New Challengers. The best version of Street Fighter on the console, this one gave us a lot of improvements over past versions. Customizable speed settings, new attacks, and a reversal mechanic made all the difference when fighting. There was also some reworked graphics and character animations, and of course there's the new characters, some of who are now series regulars. Number 6, Donkey Kong Country 2: Diddy's Conquest. While the original is great, the sequel is a bit better. With Donkey Kong captured by King K. Rool, Diddy and his girlfriend Dixie set out to save him. For this one, the developers at Rare decided to make the levels bigger and also more challenging. They had more animal companions and somehow improved on the already impressive graphics. It features some of the best music Rare has ever produced. All in all, it's just a fantastic game, and possibly even the best Donkey Kong game there is. Number 5, Final Fantasy III, aka Final Fantasy VI. The 6th entry in the franchise, or 3rd if you're from North America, had a much higher focus on technology and warfare. It tackled more serious themes than other installments in the series, and its characters were some of the best in the entire franchise. And the game's main villain Keffa is probably this franchise's best villain. The gameplay could also be quite varied, as there was a total of 14 playable heroes. The game has so much going for it, and it's often referred to by many as the best game in the Final Fantasy franchise. Number 4, Chrono Trigger. The 3rd Square game on the list, this one may just be the best game the company has produced. The game features some of the best RPG characters ever, as they travel through various eras to prevent the future destruction of their world. It utilized many RPG mechanics, however, instead of a turn-based battle system, it instead used a time-based one, depending on character, attack, and spell. It has a great anime-like art style, and the time travel plot allowed the developers to build incredibly unique worlds, and more importantly, it was just simply amazing to see how your actions in the past could change things in the future, which you could see play out thanks to the game's 12 different endings. All of this and more, and it's no wonder to see why this game is often referred to as one of the greatest games ever made. Number 3, Super Metroid. After catching Ridley stealing the last Metroid in existence, bounty hunter Samus Aran follows him to Zebes. From there, it's an isolated journey through labyrinth-themed tunnels with plenty of not-so-friendly wildlife. A lot of what the Metroid series is known for began right here. Its map is a puzzle to be conquered, with frequent obstacles that can be cleared by obtaining certain power-ups. Players need to search every possible spot to find solutions, with no tips to help them. It's just the right balance of tough but rewarding. Number 2, Super Mario World. The game that came with the console, this one is often referred to as the best Mario game ever. Taking place in Dinosaur Land, Super Mario World's levels are more varied, yet they also somehow felt familiar to longtime fans. Its overworld took Mario to various islands that had many exciting secret levels. The gameplay was perfected with improvements like the spin jump and new power-ups like the cape feather and the introduction of gaming's most beloved green dinosaur. So many great things, it's hard not to see why. This one is another SNES game that's often referred to as one of the best games of all time. Number 1. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past features some of the best art direction and sound design of any game on the SNES. This game, just like Super Metroid, helped build the foundation of the franchise. Hyrule's lore, the Master Sword, engaging NPCs, and some stylish and unique weapons are still important aspects of the franchise. While the story is still just rescuing Zelda, there's a lot of other smaller details that help this game stand out. It was the first world in the Zelda franchise that felt lived in and had a history. A Link to the Past deserves all the praises it receives, and is the best game on the Super Nintendo. And so, those were the best games on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Do you agree with the list? What are some of your favorites? Let me know in the comments. I would honestly really love to know. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment if you want. And also, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so for as low as $1 a month by supporting me through channel memberships, or if you prefer one-time donations, you can check out my Ko-fi page. You can use the link in the description to every video or the link on the channel's main page. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.